Chapter 3. Polly Goes to See Old Granny. Later that morning, Polly was eating a bowl of her favourite breakfast cereal, Baron von Tubblewobble's Crunchy Little Leopards. Good golly, Miss Molly, she was tired. She'd spent half the night watching the stones to make sure they didn't get up to any more of their tricks. There they sat now on the kitchen table, one pink, one white, but both of them evil through and through. Polly was quite sure of it.
"Oh, I do wish Friday O'Leary was here," she yawned. "He'd know what to do, but he's off in Spainland on his honeymoons with Mrs. Lovely."
Yes, it was true. With Friday away, there was no one that Polly could turn to for help. No one, that is, except... Suddenly she jumped up from her seat like a lucky pineapple who's just won the national lottery.
"Old Granny!"
cried Polly, spitting a mouthful of crunchy little leopards all over the kitchen floor in her excitement.
"She's been alive for ages, nearly forever in fact. She's bound to know stuff about mysterious no-good stones from the olden days." "Lovely!"
laughed the crunchy little leopards, even though they were only made of wheat, and out the front door they ran. Well, Polly didn't waste another moment. Packing the stones into their little bag, she set off for Old Granny's house immediately. It was a beautiful morning, and with each step she took, Polly's bad dream seemed less and less real. The sun smiled down upon her, the squirrels waved their little paws as she passed, and a postman was attacked by hundreds of crunchy little leopards, who pounced on him and ran off down the road with his hat.
"Ah,"
said Polly,
"everything's back to normal, and here I am at last at Old Granny's house. But that's funny," she frowned, taking a closer look. "This doesn't look nothing like Old Granny's house. For a start, it's a lot more rivery, and also I can't help but notice there's a tumble-down windmill here instead of Old Granny's house."
"Oops," the stones seemed to whisper innocently. "We must have led you in totally the wrong direction and come to the windmill by mistake. Oh well, we're here now. We may as well go inside." And then Polly realized that the stones had done it again, even when she was awake. They definitely had strange powers, and they were growing stronger all the time, and even worse, the windmill was still there. It wasn't just in dreams. There it was, just as real as you or me. Especially me.
"Stones, you are the worst little crafters what I ever met," scolded Polly. "You done tricked me into coming here, and I hates your spooky windmill. I hates it."
And with a mighty effort of will, she turned around and started back towards town.